to turn that thing on. Oh, I'm always not turning this thing on right. What's good, y'all? How are you? Crazy. Subs are still going up. Appreciate all the love and all the support you guys are showing the channel. I really do appreciate it. It's funny, too, right in the middle of all this, when I was getting ready to start recording, too, I posted up a video of Chuck Schumer, as you can see there. You can see under Chuck Schumer's the video that's posted there. It's started to take off a little bit, but what's funny about it is that the same video that I posted up there, I put it up on TikTok, and TikTok says it's community guidelines, and I did the same hashtags. Well, it's the same hashtags because I posted up both at the same time. That's weird. And YouTube says it's cool. I understand YouTube, why people are coming over to YouTube so much, because of the simple fact of that the censorship is not as much as it is here as it is on all the other platforms. But with that being said, this is episode 2. Episode 2, ladies, gotta go. That's how we get rid of them. Episode 2, I'm kind of diving into a little family discussion of what goes on between family members that you haven't talked to in a while because of differences. And I'm not talking just like for a couple of weeks or some shit like that. I'm talking more like you haven't talked to like over the course of a couple decades, some period of time, which I'm going through myself because I've got a brother that I'm experiencing that. And I wanted to dive into kind of the bigger picture of what is going on here, and maybe you guys can help me process it with some comments. Don't be afraid to ever put any type of comments or anything below to chime in, see exactly what you're feeling and what I'm feeling is it's all valid. So it's all happening for a reason, and able to communicate it out like this is kind of a first step for me, since I've communicated this with my wife and other close friends, but nothing public like this. And I'm only doing it just to kind of maybe talk it out completely, see what it sounds like. But anyways, getting into this is episode 2, and this has to do with getting laying down a little bit of history. Myself, I've born and raised in California and come from a pretty unique family where I was basically at 2 years old, I had a gentleman enter my life, which is considered my stepfather. Now he's grown, even to this day and age, still alive, and he's grown into my dad. That's what I refer him to. He's dad. So since 2 years old, I've been calling him dad. I have an older brother that was about 6 years older than me, and the relationship that they had, this, mind you, this was back in the late 70s, early 80s, as this transition and stuff started to happen. Myself, I was born in 1969, and a lot of this did stem from being in Southern California, to where that basically my mom divorced my real dad, remarried my stepdad ever since, and I've been around him ever since I've been 2 years old, currently 55, 6-ish. And now, like I said, my brother had about a 6-year difference between, he's my older brother. Mom wanted to get out of Southern California and move up to the Central Valley. So getting out of the Central Valley, we moved up here in 1983. During that time, my brother decided to stay down in Southern California because he had I'm not sure what he had going on. I know that he was living with a buddy of his, and he was doing what they do. He decided to stay down in Southern California while myself and my parents picked up all of our stuff and moved up to the Central Valley, up to the community up in the foothills up in the Central Valley here. He chose to stay down in Southern California. When he stayed down in Southern California, when my real dad was still alive at that particular time, my brother decided to stay with my real dad. My real dad, that's a whole nother discussion, but he had a nice place right on the beach, bachelor, wasn't married, had his own business, driving fast cars, doing a lot of drugs, just pretty fast lifestyle. That's why he died at a young age that he did. But my brother decided to stay down there with him. But in that decision, my real dad felt that my brother was cramping his style. And so he forced my brother to move out. So my brother had to move out and find a place that he did. And I guess he moved from Southern California, the beach area, to more inland, Long Beach, Signal Hill area. And so that's where he moved in with one of his buddies. When he moved in with one of those buddies, that was in that whole transition when we were moving from Southern California, still getting acclimated up in the foothills of Central California. And so there came a time where he finally came up and visited us up in the foothills and checked out the new place. Another sub. How awesome is that? So my brother would make those trips back and forth, and in between that time from when we got settled in and he was still in Southern California getting acclimated, he got a good job. He was part of a race car team. He did real good for himself, my brother did, down in SoCal, because he finally got hooked up with the right crowd. During that time, in between that time and us getting acclimated up here in Central Valley, my real dad passed away. And when my real dad passed away, there was some weird shit that went on during that period of time. And a lot of stuff happened after the funeral, and I'm going to let you in on the rest of this on our next episode, because this is where things kind of started to get a little weird. First, of some lack of a better judgment on my part, which I should have probably, hindsight's always 20/20. So there's a couple things I think I should have changed, done differently after my real father had passed. I'll explain what happened here after my real dad passed and stuff. So anyways, appreciate the time. This is episode 2. We got many more to come. This is that's just kind of the ground rules, foundation of what's coming. So some of the weirdness is starting to will come up here in episode 3. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Make sure and drop that follow, like, and share. All the other stuff, you know what to do. I'll see you at episode 3. We'll see where this takes us. Hit it, ladies. As Chef always says. Deuces.